Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I want to talk front of you about importance of English language. Why I need to learn an English language. Why should I give much more effort in this field? Why people need to learn English language. This video is divided in three parts. First, our social life. Second, reality. And third, solution. Social life means when a child goes to school first time. Nowadays, he is start his life of education from ABCD. Because nowadays, every parents want to send their children to private school and English medium school. Their first time they are started their life with English language. And when we are a child, that time we start our life first our state language. After that, we started our journey English also, Hindi also, and Assamese language also. So, and after that, when a child goes to intermediate school, there is also one subject and many more school in English language. High school also on subject and many more. Kendriya Vidyalaya, Navodaya, and also many more private school are given education in English language. College education also same, and after college master all education in English language. Bank sector, language sector, and education sector, all sectors education are English language after college. So it is the reality, and whenever what is the reality in our work profession? When a person he wants to go for job interview, that time he need to face with English language first time in a first sitting. Our examiner asks, give me intro in English language. If he has a knowledge about English language, he gives all answers with confidence. 99% they are rejected only for communication skill. They have knowledge, they have all ability for holding this job, but he does not have a good English language. He does not have a good confidence in English language. For this reason, he need to comes back in a very hopeless with a very bad situation. It is the reality. Where you want to go nowadays, you have to communicate in English language as an Indian. We are Indian and we also use English language as a second language. But nowadays, this language is a first language. Where you go in a high professional society, there you will find they are using Hindi less and English language are using more. If you want to go game sector, same quality in a party, in a big, very high community and high type of program. All programs are doing in English language. There, if you have to earn a good money, so you have to be a good communicator and be a good learner of English language, and you have to show your good ability in English language. So it is the reality. And what is the solution? How we can solve this problem? When we want to become a good man, no doubt without English, we want to become a good man. For become a better quality, for become a better personality person, you have to develop these skills also. English is a skill, not a subject. We achieve our all education as a English us as a subject. For this reason, we can write, we can give the exam, and we can reply the answer, but we don't have an ability for speaking. It is the reality. In this moment, I also want to share with you what is the need of me, because I belong to madrasa background, Arabic background, and I have completed my all education in Islamic center. Why I need to improve this skill? Why I need to improve this quality? There's only one answer, that is my shock. That is my passion. Because from my childhood, I am a student of language, and I am always want to learn something different language. It is my passion. When I was a child, that time I was not able to speak my state language. That time I was trying to learn my Hindi language. Even I had enough ability, I have enough ability in Hindi language also. I can speak very well, better than other in my local area. And what is the reason? Because if you have English skills nowadays, by that language, you can develop your all things. You can deliver your all knowledge through this English. And it is a common thought about Muslim scholar. Islamic scholar don't have a knowledge about English language. So it is the basic mindset of people. For this reason, I want to develop this language. Another things, and one incident happened with me. That day, I thought and I decided I will learn this language. What else? That was once time I was traveling through the train. And when they saw we belong to Islamic background, so they also are asking some questions. They are Hindus, no matter. And I was offering all answer. So finally he asked one question, why Muslim need to more marry and monopoly. So we also give answer according to Islamic mythology. We also have a benefit in marriage and more marriage. But it is not only for your sexual desire. No, it is some personal need. And sometimes you have a very essential need. That time you can have, if you have a warder and you have a ability, you can have more wives also, but not for every time. It is a special case. But there is one person, he also belongs to Islam, and he does not have a agreement with our answer. And we start argue with him, and he has not an answer. That time, through the on sentence, please explain this concept in English language. From where we now have our English knowledge? We are the student of madrasa, and we don't have a background of English background. How we can explain in front of him this concept in English language? For this reason, we stop the conversation, and we thought better option for us accept the silence. So we did. But that time I thought, if I have a ability, if I have a time in my future, definitely I will develop this language also. From there I have a desire. And another incident, when I was a child, that time some relative also gave me a false hope. I will take your admission in English medium. I was very excited. But this man didn't complete his promise, and he did not give me offer an option to complete my study in education, English medium. So I also had a desire one day I will develop this language very well. So this both story also inspiration for me to developing this language. But there is a question: how will you develop this language? It is for only few person or all people can do it. English language is so easy, but whenever thought about language, whenever want to develop this language, we don't have a correct method. For having not a correct method, we always suffer. So today I will try to guide you only few very easy method. By this applying method, you can achieve a good language. You can learn also good language, and you can become a good communicator. Number one, try to listen. Listen is the mother of English language. Which language you want to start? You want to learn? Which language you want to learn? So try to listen this language. 6 months, 7 months, 5 months, 3 months. After that, you will have an idea how to reply the answer very easily. You will have a familiarity with this language. This language will not will be standard for you. And think in our day-to-day life. Every time we are using English words, English sentence, and nowadays social media. Hundreds of words every day we are listening through our Hindi videos also. So start learning English videos. It will help you a lot. It is a mother of language. Second, read. Read, how will you read? Only silence reading will give you benefit? No. When you have a book, try to read out loud with voice. When you will read voicely, that time your mouth will have an idea how to pronounce, and your mind will very sharply observe this word, and you will have an idea also how can you make the sentence also. So reading also most important. Third things I always recommend my follower, my audience. That's mean try to speak. In a previous year, people also try to speak front of the mirror. But nowadays we have a very good tool. Everyone has a mobile phone. So use it for developing your English language. Open your video mode and try to speak. Take a small topic and try to start from this topic and making sentence. For example, that is a diary. So ask question, whose diary? This is my diary. When did you buy this diary? I bought, and ask question, give answer. I bought this diary from UP. So when did you buy this diary? I bought this diary month of July. So as how try to ask question and reply the answer. When you will do this process, automatically you will have an idea how to reply, how to ask question. Fourth things, try to maintain your diary. If you want to become a good communicator, if you want to become a good learner, and if you want to speak English language nicely and confidently, start journaling. Try to write your thoughts in English language. Maybe few days will be difficult for you, but after few days it will be easy. Start from easy process. But how? Means what did I eat today in breakfast? Today I ate in breakfast breads, butter, paneer. So you can write and you can apply this easy process. When you will apply this easy process, so you will not feel boring. And fifth things, always I recommend to my audience, it is very advanced level, means start thinking in English. Whatever, every time our brain is thinking something, and when you will start thinking about English, and whatever you are doing, think in English language. And you have a habit of thinking in your mother tongue, but it is a little bit tough. But when you will apply previous four things, means listening, reading, writing, and speaking also, so after that thinking will be not difficult for you. By naturally you will start thinking in English language, but you have to realize your brain again and again to think in English. So, as how you can develop a language. So today we talk about importance of English language, reality also, and solution also. I hope this video will help you to make easy your English journey, and by this tool and by this tip you can learn English language very well. So if you like our video, don't forget us to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video.